have to hurt dealing with passive aggressive behavior does. Hello, my name is Brenda Strong, and today I'm going to talk about how passive behavior works and manifests in people's life, giving you the awareness and understanding that passive behavior is a serious personality disorder that manipulates, controls, and hurts in the name of love. People with a passive aggressive behavior, they seem and act friendly, caring, and loving. It could be a friend, a co-worker, or a family member that they say that they love you and they care about you, but whose actions send subliminal messages of anger and hostility, so confusing for you that you wonder what you did wrong. In other words, it's a covert abuse due to their inability to express or communicate anger in a constructive way. To better understand passive aggressive, let's use our imagination. Imagine early in the morning you are waiting for Mr. Right to show up because he promised you to help you with your final test. However, the day passed by and he never showed up. When you remind him, he got really upset. He could say things like, I don't remember that kind of commitment, or you don't understand my busy schedule, or nothing in this world makes you happy. Let's think another example. Your best friend Sarah, she is such a good cheerleader when you are on a diet. When you lose some weight, she, as a reward, gives you a box full of chocolate. It is so confused for you. You don't know to appreciate the gesture or to face her with that kind of issue. And you don't want to do that because before you had certain kind of issues with her and she just shut down and gave you in the past silent treatments. So if you feel connected with this kind of scenarios, then you have victim of the sugar coat hostility of a passive behavior personality. As you can see, passive aggressive person drive people crazy around them. Even Dr. Wolster calls it crazy-making behavior when this person in your life constantly makes you feel like an emotional roller coaster, or the one who is friendly and loving but is consistently postponing, stalling, and shutting down any kind of communication leading into a really conversation. They are literally aggressive in a passive way. They don't show up anger and later on they are kind. No, they are masters of this covert abuse. They usually perform the mating trick of doing both at the same time. Passive aggressive, as Tamara Hall, expert in the matter, she likes to say that passive aggressive are like snowballs filled with rocks. They come to you soft, but at the end they will hit you and hurt you. Passive aggressive also, they don't get mad, they get even. And I had the opportunity to prove this when I saw my best friend Vicky cleaning her toilet with her husband's expensive toothbrush. When I saw this, I was really shocked. Later on, she told me, Bobby, he has such a dirty mouth. So now I am giving him a real reason to go for it. As you can see, this disorder can manifest in many ways, but has the common feature of nonverbal negativity, resistance, and confusion. It is common that they will say one thing, do another, and later on deny it, even say the first thing. They cannot communicate their needs and wishes in a clear manner. As a matter of fact, their expectation is that you could read their minds and read their minds and meet their needs. In other words, if you suspect that you have been victim or that you are dealing with a passive behavior person, here I will mention 10 important signs. These signs, according to the experts, they will help you to recognize hidden hostility when it is being directed to your way. And it is the passive aggressive, they make excuses to avoid social or work obligations. That's a first point. The second is they fail to keep promises, resulting in problems for you or others. The third point is a complaint of being misunderstood or unappreciated. The fourth point is they put things off and then they do them wrong. The 5th point is that they make attempts of humor, that they are laced with harmful comments. They are really sarcastic. The 6th point is they avoid responsibilities by blaming others or claiming that they just forgot. The 7th point is that they are easily offended and complain on a regular basis. The 8th point, they will be maybe optimistic for a short time and later on they got back to be dissatisfied, critical, envious, and resentful. The 9th point, they sabotage the efforts or relationship of others. And the last point is they resist suggestions or any kind of help. With this pattern, passive-aggressive eventually break any relationship, especially an intimate one. In fact, Dr. Zapatin says that passive-aggressive behavior is one of the leading causes of marital conflict. That was my marriage. My marriage was broken after 5 years of dealing with a passive-aggressive person. And believe me, it was painful, shameful, and rocky road. However, let me tell you that there's a hope, and there's the hope of the medical treatment. Medical treatment, there are 3 really successful treatments, and they are therapy, counseling, and cognitive behavior therapy. If you feel that you will need the medical therapy, don't take too long, don't delay, because you can make a big difference saving your relationship and having a full, satisfied life out of abuse. At this point, it should be clear that dealing with a passive behavior person, it is a serious matter to consider. Please don't be a victim of the sugarcoat hostility. Remember that love doesn't have to hurt. Thank you.